Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. The Rays have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Ricky Hunter is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Throw over to the bag. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Vasquez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in, Bobo, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there, and there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
In now, Sammy Pitts. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That ball's foul.
Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back to Target Field right after this. Mel Hitz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box now, Wes Wunsch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now in the box, Jack May, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Hits on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now at the plate, Douglas Beltre, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping in now, Rafael Vasquez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hits, ranging back, gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at a well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Into the box, Jackie Punto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
3 runs already home here. One and two to the Twins catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Willie Moran, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. Hits. Comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Israel Ortega. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Ortega.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ortega, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Batting ninth.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So digging in now, Brady Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Dade at third. Pitts at second. Pitts at first with no outs. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 2-1 home. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you could tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
The 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
Now batting.
And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ready to take his hacks again. Boof Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Settling in now, Sammy Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Homer Bailey is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Bailey.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he hits one on a line to left field. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Number 31.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping up to the plate, John Pitts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Still only one out in the inning. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Shoots this one over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 8-3. Leading off the inning, Rich Rubio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Rubio, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Adam Tata waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Adam Tata.
Stepping into the box, Adam Tata. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Rubio on at first. Nobody out. The 0-2 home, and a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Shortstop.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now batting, Jeffrey Gunn. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Popped up. Pitts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Wes Wunsch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Wunsch swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Twins wind up stranding 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rays.
Striding forward now is the DH, Israel Ortega. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The next 1-2 pitch, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Brady Day. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tata is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
The center field.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 9 and the Twins 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jack May. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So coming to the plate, Douglas Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number
Dan, this guy's
60.
on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box now, Rafael Vasquez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So striding forward now, Jackie Punto.
Jackie Punto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The third baseman, number 13, Willie.
Striding in once again, Willie Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pitts going back on it for the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Twins strand a pair. Still way back. It's 9-3. So striding in, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready now, Sammy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Pitts Originally hails from Kansas, leads All-American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. One ball, one strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Twins 3. In now, Rich Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up.
The designated hitter, Rich.
Here's the pitch.
Rubio.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Adam Tata, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it. Hits. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Jeffrey Gunn. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Rubio stands at first with 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that misses 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Wes Lunch. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. At the plate, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Israel Ortega, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box now, Brady Day. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Ready once again, Jack May.
Leading off.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Left side, but well foul. Another try at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. Striding in, Douglas Beltre. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave him.
first pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The 1-0 home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. May leads off second with nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Lined hard toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 60, Rafael Vasquez.
Into the box, Rafael Vasquez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 2-1 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Jackie Punto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Two and 0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Hits over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Rays are in front, 10-4. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesse Pitts.
The center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Wunsch has it, and he's retired 1 away. Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts.
The last at bat, Manny D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Pitts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury 1 for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
2-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vasquez is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Chris Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Chris Chavez.
Leading off the inning, Willie Moran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Willie Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rich Rubio. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Adam Tata. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a four-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another four-seamer in that location.
The batter, number 4.
In now, Jeffrey Gunn. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he hits.
Ranging up the middle. Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More from Minneapolis following this. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Gene Hollis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 5, Gene Hollis.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two pitch is fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in once again, John Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Left field and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Brady Day is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
3-2.
This is line to left. Tata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Coming to the plate now, Brady Day. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gunn takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 11-5. The next Twin up, Wes 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hits, backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping up now, Jack May. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing
now
that.
Batting.
He showed all hard stuff until the
Douglas.
5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Douglas Beltre. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Loop down towards short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Lyle Ibanez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lyle Ibanez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he popped him up. Moran is there for it. 1 out. Standing in, Connor Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Leading off the inning, Rafael Vasquez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Rafael Vasquez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Jackie Punto. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Pitts takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Willie Moran. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pitts. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is line to left. Tata is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, Jeff Pitts. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Pitts, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Two-one, here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Sean Ledford comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ledford.
John Pitts will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped straight up, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Into the box, Israel Ortega, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays are out in front, 12-5. Benito Ordonez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Coming to the plate now, Rich Rubio starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A little quick on that swing and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Next to the
now at the plate, Adam Tata.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Jeffrey Gunn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Wes Wunsch would be next. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Tampa Bay played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Mel Pitts earns his 8th victory of the season. Ricky Hunter was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.